Hi friends! Today we are doing a bit of a different video. Some of you have been asking me about how to make a skein or a hank, which is actually the correct word, but let's use skein, most of us do. From this until a skein or a hank that you can actually dye on, because you can't really do that on this one. It's too tight. So this is a Niddy-Noddy, and so is this. The smaller one is for smaller skeins, like 20 grams or 50 grams, because you get a smaller circumference, or you'll end up with just a few strands of yarn in the entire skein. So that's why you want to use a smaller one for the smaller weights. This one is for 100 gram skeins, or 150 you can do as well. And that is the one we're going to use today. Because today I'm planning on dyeing on... Oh, the ball band is falling off. Planning on dyeing on these two. So I'm going to make a skein or a hank of them first, and I'll be tying them together. That's it works just fine. But you could also just do them separately and use the smaller one. But I want a larger skein, 100 gram skein, so I'll be using this one. So let me show you how to do that. First off, I am going to attempt to find the end, which is always exciting, especially when you're not wearing your glasses. I think I can see what I'm doing anyway. There we go. Let's find the end of that. There it is. And as you can see, you have this section in the middle, and this is within here. It's kind of rough, so I can just wrap my thread around it a bit and it will stick. It doesn't come off. Now I'm grabbing the Niddy-Noddy on the center, and as you can see, they are faced different ways. One is this way. Oh, sorry. One is this way and the other one goes that way, so they're not the same. Now the important thing here is to not cross your yarn. So I'm going to start up here, and I'm going down here, and I'm twisting a little bit, up to the next one, and down and under. And I'm continuing over here, and we're going down and up and down on the other side and on this side. And I don't know if you can see it, but we are forming a longer skein here that runs from the back here, up and over, down here and around, and back down here. Can you see it on camera that it forms like a big loop? Yeah. So I'm holding it in the middle, like so, going up. Let's see. Going up and down, up over the other side, down on the back side, on the top, down on the part away from me, over the top close, on the left hand side, over the bottom close to me, and you get a motion that looks something like this. And as you can see, you do not cross the yarn ever. It goes in a half circle here, and then it continues on the other side like so. So we're forming a loop that goes like that. And you can just hold it in the middle and just flick it as you need to move it. The motion will come automatically once you get the hang of how to loop the yarn on. That's what it looks like. I'm going to continue looping all this yarn on the Niddy-Noddy, and I'll get back to you. Right, we'll reach the end of the first ball of yarn, and we are going to attach the second one. And you can just put this down. It's just fine, it doesn't fall off. And I will simply tie the two ends together. Like so. I can cut off the excess later when I'm knitting with it. And we are continuing. Now the important thing here is to not pull the yarn tight. Think of it as holding some tension the same way you do while knitting or crocheting, and you just keep winding it onto the Niddy-Noddy like so. So I'm going to continue until I have got all of the second ball onto the Niddy-Noddy as well, and I'll show you how we tie it and take our skein off the Niddy-Noddy. So I'll be right back. We've reached the end, and I'm just going to flip it up here, and as you can see, we are pretty much meeting the thread we started with. So I'm just going to loosen that. Let's see if I can show this. I'm just winding it off in the center here, and I've got the other end here. So now I can tie these two together, and I'm going to just twist them around each other. Oh, where are you going? There we are. I don't know if you can see this. Just twisting them around each other, and I'm going through the center here, putting one end through from one side, the other from the other side. Oh, this is very tricky to show. Like so. And that's how you get this. Can you see that? And I'm just going to, let's just make a knot. And the important thing here is that you don't tie it, oh, there we go. You don't tie it too hard here, because you'll have white specks here. It's the same effect as tie-dyeing. There we go. The Niddy-Noddy is full. We got our full 100 gram skein from our 250 grams. I'm sorry if the lighting behind there is disturbing. This was the only space I could film this today. Okay, so time to release the skein. You just grab it in one of the ends, one of the loops here, and pop it off. Niddy-Noddy is freed. Oops. And we have our skein. Oh, let's see. There we go. And we have our full skein. So that's how you do it. That's how you use the Niddy-Noddy. Have fun.